If you want to do a nice capacity planning with your Business Central solution, you might want to take some other apps into account as well. But in this video, I will show you shortly how it works with the standard functionality. So the data set for doing good capacity planning is actually here. We do have some assumptions though that you need to take into account. First of all, let's look quickly at the capacity load report, meaning the work center load report, meaning the report that shows how much our capacities are loaded. So if I have a date here, for instance, 1st of June, 8 weeks, and I view this report, I get an overview of all my capacities per week that I set in the capacity per work center. You can see the capacity, what's actually there. You can see the needed capacity, what is actually booked, and you can see what is available in the period. So on the first line, it's booked for 9.4% in that period. So if you scroll down, for instance, you can see that in the period from 13th till 19th of July, our machine department is actually booked 220%. This means we book with infinite capacity, meaning you can do more than 100% capacities. You can place many production orders at the same time. The capacity percentage or the capacity load will just increase. So where do those numbers come from? Let's take a look here. When you create a production order, even if it's planned, firm planned, or released, and here I just want to filter on my starting date, looking downwards here, and I have my production order here. In that period, we know we have some allocations. This is a production order. We have created it. And when you create it, it will automatically make routing lines related to that production order line. So these are my production order routing lines. For each of those lines, and you can see the different work centers here, for each of those lines, it would have created allocated capacity entries. So these are the entries that actually sums up and is used in the report. You can see here that we have more than one shift, and you can see the allocated time in minutes in this example per shift. So these capacity entries are calculated in the work center load report, and those entries you could also use to calculate using many other tools to see your capacity setup. So this is how capacity planning can work. You can see the dates here. If you are moving the production order, so if you say here I would like it to start instead on another date, a week later maybe, it will move the production order date, recalculating the production order automatically, meaning if you go into your routing, your allocated capacities, and you can see here the dates have been moved. So this is a way of moving the production order. So what you really need if you want to do capacity planning is an overview tool to see when your work centers are overloaded, and then you can move them either manually on Gantt charts, etc.